Alright, and welcome back to Old York. Today, we're going to be expanding our city, because I'd like to start getting it to take up more space in this world. I think it would be really cool to turn this into like a metropolis based around Old York and a nice castle right here on the water. But yeah, now that we have a really stable economy here in Old York and, you know, a bunch of influence, a bunch of treasury, if you want to see how we got to this point, check out my past episodes there. I only have a few videos on the channel so far, so it shouldn't be hard to find. But as you can see, our economy is driven by sheep, charcoal, and small shields, as I think a lot of people have decided those are some of the most lucrative ways to make wealth, and it has not disappointed. As you can see, we have over 7,000 regional wealth, over 12,000 treasury, and that's after lowering my taxes too. So let's see, what are my taxes at right now? Check the manor here. Yeah, only 7% taxes, so not too bad, not too shabby. But I would like to start claiming other territories here. So I've been trying to decide where I want to claim. Over here, our neighbors have a rich clay deposit and rich fish, which I'd say would make for a pretty great economy. Also, look at this awesome view. They're on top of the jagged cliffs that we have a view of over in Old York. So yeah, as you can see, downtown Old York has this beautiful cliff to look at. Just over the cliff, we have this town, which at the moment is called Anderdornley. Probably saying that wrong, but yeah, I'm not sure how efficient this town will be, but I think I'd like to claim it. Let me look at my other options though first, because there is a big river dividing it, which will make it kind of tough, and I can't build a bridge directly to it because of this giant cliff here. The bridges that go across the water don't exactly go up cliffs like that, so I would have to build a bridge, you know, here, and then have a little road go around, which it probably couldn't connect up until over here. So honestly, this bridge that we already have, maybe we could build a bridge like right here, going directly to the King's Road and then wrapping around into town, but it's not ideal for our first new town. So I'm actually going to look to this neighboring place to the I don't know which direction's north. I'm guessing that's north. To the north here, Wildfeld. As you can see, that's where my armies are kind of collected right now. But they have a rich stone deposit, which I guess would be nice for importing dressed stone via the pack station to get my castle all put together. And then they also have rich mushrooms, which would be nice just for survival for the new citizens here. We have fish and iron as well. Iron mines are bugged, so that's not very exciting, but it's just a little guy anyway. And then some fish that could help hold us over on food while I grow these lands. So yeah, that's looking pretty tempting. Tausendbruck? Another rich stone deposit. Berries, animals. Oh, and then a rich salt. I guess that would be cool for making sausages. I just don't love that it's in the middle. And again, we have a similar situation here where the river is separating it. Ooh. You know what? I'd like to develop this area at some point. It's kind of a Manhattan situation we got here. That would be a cool area to expand to. But anyway, take one step at a time here. Do I want to start claiming other lands, or do I want to really develop Old York first? Because this is my first time really noticing this cool little peninsula here in the river and realizing that it's in my land. So maybe, instead of expanding to a different territory right now, I just want to kind of continue my coastal road here and do like an actual New York City situation, having some bridges going across. I think I'm gonna do that. So I would like the bridge to look kind of cool. It'd be sweet if it kind of was at a bend here, but at the same time it would be more expensive. So yeah, looks like this is the cheapest way, unless I came back here and kind of looped it this way, had it follow my borders a little bit. I mean, 55 planks, we have so many planks. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I could have it loop like that. Uh-oh, are we frozen? Uh-oh. We've overloaded the game. Okay, we had a little tiny crasheroo just then, but we're back in Old York. Loaded back up at the save I started with before. So all that time I was yapping, we didn't miss or lose any time, I guess. So back to that plan. Let's hope it doesn't crash this time. So I'm gonna start by clicking into this road here. And again, I'd like to have this coastal road kind of come along the shoreline. Actually, for the sake of like cool development, I kind of want to have this road like loop like this, and then loop like this. So yeah, I'll build that first before we crash here, because I guess it might be too much load on the memory to do that, but then I'll build the bridge. Uh-oh. Whew. Scared there for a second. So, we have our first bridge into our new peninsula here. How exciting. Alright. So, let's take a little gander here. I just love these coastal cities, you know? So, it doesn't look like much now, but I think it'll make a great Manhattan-style situation. Obviously, I mean, this is Old York. It's inspired by New York City. So, why not take advantage of this peninsula here? This can be, like, Brooklyn over here, and then we have Manhattan. Okay, so... or maybe what we've built already is, like, Queens? I don't know. Anyway... think I'll just have a road going kind of straight. Well, first let's build a logging camp, because that's going to be the main, like, thing we're going to do with this land for now. So let's get a logging camp up here at high priority, and as soon as that's built, we can assign people to it and just clear this island off, because we don't want these logs to go to waste. Maybe a woodcutter's lodge as well would be ideal. Yeah, like right there. Cool. Connect those up and attach it to the road. So yeah, future plans here. It's gonna be cool. I'll let my citizens take care of that. Let's see, is anyone coming down the road? We have a lot of forest to clear out still. Let's see, did I field these mushrooms off? Yeah. So the only reason we can't just go ham on all these woods is because of our wild animals right here. It took me a long time. If you watched the beginning of this series, it took a long time to get these animals in the right spot. And a lot of shrines that I lost track of that I had to find and end construction of. But anyway, let's see if someone shows up over here. I guess I'll come wait. I would love to see them come over the bridge though, with their logs and stuff. Let's see. We have 25 unassigned families. So someone's bound to come tromping down the bridge, right? Is this road connected? I'm a little concerned. Now we have 26 unassigned families and still nobody coming down the road with a log. Oh, here we go. Alright, let's slow it down a touch. We have our good friend Friedlin the Ox coming up with our first log here. Maybe I need... You know what? I'm going to build a hitching post here too. So it wouldn't hurt to have an ox. Or 3. It's going to be a while. Alright, we need one more log over here. But I am going to order another ox while we wait. We got space for that anyway. Yeah, we had one extra stable space. Got our friends over here building the logging camp. Still under construction. Thank you, Jorg. And oh, Albrecht brought us the other log. Okay. Jorg and Ott are hard at work. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a sweet location. Very nice and flat, but also surrounded by river. So it'll be really nice to build on. Very much like Manhattan, I would imagine. I don't think there's many hills in Manhattan. Alright, beautiful. Now let's just right away assign as many people as we can. And let's do the work area right here for now. Let them go to town on that. And then this fire, the woodcutter's lodge, will do the same thing. And also, I'm gonna need a storehouse here, so... Oh, not enough goods. That's okay, we got a logging camp up. We're gonna be getting enough goods eventually. We just need some people. Actually, I should be building some burgage plots over here too. So let's create our first residential road over here. I'd like it to kind of follow along the river here. And we don't have enough logs yet, but maybe we should leave a little space. Yeah, let's do like Yeah, once we get the building materials, I'll build burgage plots so these people don't have to walk all the way from downtown Old York currently. We're getting a lot of folks over here though, that's good. We do have 3 families assigned here now, so. Now the thing about logging camps is it's the only place to store timber, I believe. So I kind of want to build like a bunch of logging camps. Would that be insane? And I also don't know why I built it like this. I think I'm going to make another road like so that can go along the water here. And just build more royal tax. Fantastic. Up to 250 already. Okay. Yeah, if anyone ever starts working this, that would be dope. We do have a couple people. Oh. So we got vegetable garden farmers, it looks like. Oh no. Everybody's plowing. All three families are plowing slash vegetable farming. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's why I need some burgage plots over here so I can specifically assign these families. Do we have... Okay. At least we have Andres here. Chopping down a tree. Hard at work or hardly working? Sorry. And Jorg. Good old Jorg. He built this place. And now he's working at it. Now this is a legend right here. Okay, you'd think with 24 unassigned families, you'd have someone that could actually do their job. But whatever. We have 2 timber finally, so I'm gonna build a burgage plot over here. Beautiful. Double burgage plot. And I'll bump up the priority. And let's check on the rest of our town here. Because I know I was trying to assign all these people. Ah, yes. We got the sheep on our fallow fields. Are people moving in here? Looks like it. No. Does it show? Oh, we got a new bandit camp. Okay. Transporting. Yeah, maybe I should leave the unassigned families alone for now. While I'm developing a new city. We have a lot of areas in development. Our rural farming community, which we did last time, seems like they're doing pretty well, even though the rye harvest is kind of sad. Only 5 rye in this entire field. And it was at like really good, you know, fertility, I think is the word. But let's head over here. Let this burgage plot get built. Ooh. Some beautiful views of the river. This is going to be a cool spot once it gets developed. I almost feel like I should have put a settlers camp over here. Can you do that? Actually, I'm really curious now. Ah, must be on a non-settled region. Well, that answers that question. I hear trees falling, so that's a good sign. We only have 3 planks right now. We must be making a lot of shields? I don't know. Alright, finally finished construction. Before you guys run away, let's build more burgage plots. Can I make a shallow one here? It has a tiny extension. Let's do like this. I'd like to have like a small extension on a... Yeah, that'll work. Oh, who wouldn't want to live right here? It's beautiful. I wish there was fish right here, but what can you do? Oh, so we did have a bandit camp pop up. Shall we deal with them while they work on this? Actually, let me get a couple more burgage plots, like, in development, so if we go away for a while, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, do like that. Give it some space for a garden. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now let's go get those bandits. Beautiful. Love the control groups. Makes it so much easier. Were they coming in from this way? I hope so. Already September of year 7. That's pretty wild. I do wonder, I know they mentioned that the game gets a little glitchy, like the further into your playthrough you get. Because I'd love to fully develop, like, this entire map. But obviously it takes time. And you gotta make sure that your current cities don't get affected. Really hoping the bandits don't come out when I just have my lone archers here. Looks like we're good. At least we have plenty of food and firewood. That's like the bare essentials. But I'm a little concerned about my planks. Since my economy... Oh shoot. That is not ideal. So they did... Are they already gone? The bandits did come out. I don't see them now, though. So they must have just evaporated. Wow, I did not see them coming. Until they were right there. Guess I could have been paying better attention. Alright. Well, anyway, they're dealt with now. Gonna send them to town. And sweet, we got some beetroots back. Or, I wonder, they must have taken those from a different place. Because I don't think I had beetroots. Alright, I'm gonna bring my army over here. Kinda close to where I'm working on development right now. Alright. Go back to normal speed and see how development's going over here. Not terrible. I'm gonna build another logging camp. Guess I'll just keep them right next to each other on this road here. This can be our little logging camp village. Why not build a few more? And this is mainly for storage. Like, I want to be able to store a lot of logs. Especially since I'm going to be cutting down this entire island of trees. Oh, but the fall colors on the trees are beautiful. But there's plenty of trees over here to look at, so we need to clear these trees. And get some people going in here. Alright, let's put an extension. Oh yeah, we have no planks. How unfortunate. Alright, let's check out. I wonder if I stopped making planks for some reason. Because last time I checked, no, we're still good. Well, looks like maybe it's because I haven't had over 10 timber for a while. Last time I checked, I had like 900 planks. So I must have just chewed right through them, making small shields and such. Gotta get those back up and running before... At least we got a lot of charcoal for our trade. It's very important we keep our trade going. And we got carrots now, yarn. So... Are we not trading charcoal anymore? Oh, I think I stopped the charcoal trade for a minute to make the value go up a little more. Because it was starting to lose value. Let's check on that then. Ah, it's back up to 3. Beautiful. Let's start exporting charcoal again. We got plenty to export, so I'm hoping it will skyrocket our economy again. But yeah, that's pretty cool how if you do flood the market, you can just stop exporting for a while and it seems to go back to normal. Based on that one little test there with the charcoal. But, alright. It's October. It's about to start snowing. And I'm a little concerned about these people. Actually, we need a dedicated storehouse over here. And I don't know about a granary because there's... Well, I guess I do want to build extensions. If I ever have planks again. Yeah, once I get these logging camps up and start really going ham on this island, it should help. Hopefully I get some people moving in over here soon. This is my first time making a little outpost within a territory I've already claimed. Uh-oh. Are they cutting down these trees up? Wait a minute. Okay, so I haven't started working here yet, but guess I'll just do that. And for this, make sure that the work area is only on this island. We're already clearing it out pretty well. I will have probably just destroy these logging camps once all this stuff is developed, because if I'm done building buildings, there's no reason to keep the logging camps there. There must be some type of bottleneck right now. Where is my logging camp? Oh, You know what? I bet the work area for my logging camp is still on the manor. So let's do this. Get them working back over here. And yeah, the foresters have done their job very well. We've reforested this area pretty nicely. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this whole area be workable. And hopefully that's the bottleneck I was running into. Let's see. Well, looks like they're debranching, so that's good. Speed things up a bit. Yeah, now they're all coming back this way, so that's good. Maybe they were having to travel all the way over there to log. Oh. I wonder if logging work areas are like, if the work area is the same for all logging camps. Okay, let's find out here. Because I wonder if they were traveling all the way over here. Okay, no, they're still logging over here. Right? I hope. Guess we'll find out as a little more time passes. But alright, speed things up just to get these logging camps up. Perhaps 4 logging camps is a bit ambitious. But right now they're having to haul logs all the way over from downtown Old York, so I think it'll help a lot to be able to store all these logs right over here. Hopefully. Nice. Looks like they're taking the logs that they've cut down right here now for the construction, so that's good. Good to see. And it's snowing. Winter is coming. It does feel very lonely over here right now. That's why I'm running it at fast speed right now, because usually I'd want to just take my time, but I'd really like this area to get a little more cozy for our residents. Yeah, no one's moved in yet, unfortunately. But there's tons of housing over by the farm fields right now. Way over there, so can't blame them. I should actually create a road that, first of all, I want to go along the shoreline here. Have it meet up with the King's Road there. But also into my farming community. Yeah, keep it relatively straight. So yeah, there we go. Maybe that'll make it easier to get around between all the different communities here. This one's kind of disconnected too. Yeah, this road kind of just goes off into nowhere. So let's do that and connect it up with this road here. Okay. So we've got some roads now connecting all of our communities to this. Hopefully that helps. I'd like this to be a little more pronounced here, so I'll just do that. Whoops. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, they're already using that road, so there must have been a lot of people kind of commuting all the way that way, having to go through downtown. Oh, they're bringing the fuel from this charcoal kiln. Yeah, we don't have any woodcutters here yet, so let's do that. Assign them there, and also get someone in the storehouse. Okay, hold on. There we go. Don't want them taking a marketplace stall right now until we have a marketplace right here. Which I suppose I could do. Another royal tax increase? I think this would be a cool little spot for the marketplace, though. Just keep it... well, that was too small. See how many stalls that gives us. 0. Can I not fit a marketplace right there? Guess the hitching post is in the way. Maybe I'll try right here. There we go. 7 stalls should be plenty. That should help with the distribution over here. Yeah, we have so many free families. Should be good on that. Alright, we're starting to build planks again, so that's good. We can start getting some extensions going. So I think this one... how big is this backyard? That might be big enough for some veggies. Let's do that. And do animal... excuse me. Animal extensions there. And then more veggies right there. And I suppose that means it's time to build a granary. Perfect. Pantry is full. Actually, which... maybe I should build granaries over here too. Oh, I have a large granary. Maybe assign another person there. Okay, I don't love that our regional wealth is going down, but I did just build a couple veggie farms, so hopefully that's it. But yeah, we have 831 carrots. Are they trading much? I think I'm gonna lower my taxes again. Just because I want to take less wealth away from the town. I have plenty for myself. Let's see. So last time we got... oh, we do have to pay King's tax once a year. I'm trying to see how much we got paid. Oh. Okay, tithe. So 342. And we only need 275 plus 275 a year. So I think 5% will work. I'll just keep an eye on it. But I should make the happiness go up a little bit too. Whoa. We're already clearing this out pretty well. Dang. Okay. So let's see, no residents in there yet. Okay, let's get these all at 2 and set the work area. I'd like to get this cleared out, so let's do that. And this one. Over here. And this one. Over here. Plenty of wood to clear out. Now we have 8 families working on getting this wood. And let's see. 28. That's already full, dang. We need to build more stuff. Actually, I'm gonna pause and start building a ton of burgage plots. So, we have a cool little road here. I always do this. So I'm going to build a little road going through here. Straight across. And another road going straight over here. Yeah, and build some burgage plots back here. Nice open space. Ooh, yeah. Beautiful. Give it some character instead of just flat burgage plots. And let's get carrots and pigs. Should I start doing some goats? That might be a good idea. To get some more variety. Although 336 pork, that's just not quite enough. Maybe I should start trading pork too. I know some people complain that they don't get enough pork, but if you really lean into it and dedicate all your small plots to pork, you get a nice yield of pork. I've had a lot of success with it, at least. All right. Let's just take some time to enjoy the detail that they've put into this for us. Do we have anyone working here? Yeah. 34 firewood already. I kind of want to. There's really nowhere to relocate this hitching post to. Maybe like right here. Right as you come into town, put a stable on the outside of town. Actually, that's pretty legit. At least according to Skyrim. And maybe now I can move the marketplace over here. Let's do that. I'm pretty sure you can custom select where you want your marketplace stalls to end up. Let's see. Yeah, relocate. Yeah, let's do that. And come on, snap in. There we go. And get rid of this marketplace area now. I don't want it right next to my houses. Perfect. Right across from the granary. Nice. We only have... I think I'll take one worker out of there then. They don't need that much right now. Still no one living here. But maybe as I start building more burgage plots, people will move in. I don't want to waste any woods here, so I'm not building any over here yet. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think it does destroy trees when you build a burgage plot. Oop. Okay, so right about there. Yeah, when I'm building a small burgage plot, I like to leave it single family ones because their passive yield, like the pigs that I'm gonna build there are passive yield. But then I like to make double families for the field plots because it's more people to work that field. It just makes sense, you know? So put a little neighborhood back here. And, oh, cool. This is still my territory as well. So would it make sense to build another bridge once we have more planks going this way? Really make this feel like downtown Manhattan. Would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's see. Wait, what took planks just there? Nuh-uh. Did I accidentally build some bridge? Oh, what the heck is this? Let's, okay. Now that road was kind of a fail. I'd like it to come out of that intersection. Come straight over to here. How about? Wonder if I got my planks back when I deleted that road. I don't know why it took 15 planks. But yeah, I'll build another bridge there eventually. Okay. 10 planks. We have plenty of timber now, so what is a saw pit? Oh, I wonder... The joiners, yeah, joiners are using them. Let's actually change the plank reserve to 100. I think that'll affect all the joiners. Just because I'd like to have a decent amount of planks on hand for building bridges. What are they doing over here at the saw pit? Maybe I should get another saw pit over here. Next to my logging camps. That would make sense. Okay, it's April. We're gathering mushrooms again. It's looking good. I'm surprised how difficult it's been to develop this little town. get the saw pit on highest priority. Yeah, we have a lot of people coming to help this town, but no one living in it yet. So, but it looks like this is the only available living space left. So hopefully people will start moving in over here. Lowering the taxes too, hopefully, is gonna make the approval go up. Because I think once it crosses 80, then you start getting 2 families per month, which would be so dope. And taxation is the one thing keeping it down right now. Maybe. I don't want to eliminate taxes. But maybe just... I don't know. Because we need to pay for our army. It definitely gets more and more difficult the bigger you get. More citizens and space you're responsible for feeding and protecting. You have to have big armies. Let's watch them build this development up, huh? That's a beautiful thing to see. Hauling logs, swinging hammers, felling trees. Just a nice place to be. I just love escaping to this world, you know? A slower pace. Here I have it at like 12 times speed. But still, you know, it's just such a nice vibe. Got the frame of this house up. Just gotta swing a few more hammers. Oh yeah. What a satisfying sound. It's funny how they keep like working on new houses before finishing the other ones. Love to see it though. See the town kind of coming all together from the original plans. Alright, let's get out of cinematic mode here. Get some people working this saw pit. How about? Maybe that will help the situation. Hopefully. Yeah. Now what are these people up to? Looks like some of them are praying, transporting, but most of them are debranching, so that's good. Oh no, charcoal kiln is damaged goods. Okay, so we're up to 40 planks. We can get our pigs going over here. This seems to be a good way to just keep everything sustainable. Help feed the residents that are moving in here. See, 13 planks. But at least we can get our vegetable garden up. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna look pretty cool once it's developed. Get another bridge going straight across this way, straight over here, a tunnel over here. Yeah, my goal, as long as the game doesn't crash out, or, you know, the royal tax doesn't get so insane that I can't pay it. Wait, is the royal... Oh, that's King's Favor, yeah. Royal tax is 284. So, I mean, that's not too bad yet. But once it starts to get to 1,000, then I'm going to be worrying. Which leads me to believe maybe I should start settling other territories to get their economies going so they can start paying me taxes. But let's get this bandit camp cleared. I just noticed it was there. Oh, speaking of which, royal tax just increased. Here I thought it only increased when it was collected. I wonder what affects the royal tax and when it ends. Like, when does it stop increasing? You know, another bandit camp was sighted. And it's the biggest reason I haven't claimed any other territories yet is because bandit camps are a great way to get influence and money, you know, so I don't want to slow down the spawning of bandit camps. See, there, we already have 2 to take care of over here. That's good. Okay, so let's bring our guys up here. Yeah, here we go. Let's do this. I wouldn't want to be you guys. Look at these poor souls. Are they going in there with their naked fists? Like, what the heck? Imagine being one of these guys running into this wall of an army. Archers shooting at you. No way you can ever get to the archers. Like, you gotta hand it to these brave souls. It's pretty impressive. Like, even though they're bandits and they stole our resources, they're pretty brave men. I gotta give them that. Alright, so we'll just send our spearmen over here to collect this. And I haven't mentioned it in this episode yet, but that seems to be the most effective way, is to just inch your way into the territory until they come meet you and just stand your ground. Put your archers in the back, obviously, and block them with your infantry and spearmen. Alright, send resources to nearest town. Beautiful. We got charcoal and carrots back, plus some regional wealth, which I'm still not loving our economy right now. Maybe I'll have to take a closer look at it, at why it's not thriving like it was before. Alright, and let's go take out these other bandits then as well. I'll kind of explain now what I'm doing here. with the army. First, I just want to get them into the territory all together so they can get into formation. But then, oh yeah, look, they're already coming out to meet us. So that's the goal, is to get, okay, I'm going to pause it so we can get a nice view here. This time I'll do it from our army's side, from as if we're an archer. Okay. Not a problem at all. I don't think they even reached us. Anyway, yeah. Basically, if they don't come out to meet you once you enter their territory and get set, you just start inching up because you want to be able to have maximum effectiveness, this green number right here. And that goes down after you are moving, especially if they're set to run, which I don't think any of them are. But yeah, as you can see, once they're sitting there a while, I don't know why the archer's effectiveness is so low. Oh, their energy is down. Maybe it's from running and shooting and all that stuff. But this was our second battle in a row, so now we can let them just chill for a while. I'll see if their energy goes up. Alright, send it to nearest town. And the reason I always send it to nearest town when I can is because any resources that were stolen will get returned. Oh, why is the effectiveness continuing to go down? Oh, because it's raining? Is that what it is? Okay, now it's going back up. See, as they can sit here and rest a while, the effectiveness slowly creeps back up. So, yeah, just some little military tips there in case you weren't aware of that. In this game, it's like especially, you know, effective to use that strategy. So, let's get back to our development here. Already year 8, September. We finally got a nice little city going over here. And some residents moving in. That's what you love to see. So once this island is cleared of wood, I'm going to destroy all these logging camps. Except maybe one to do this area. That'll take a while. But I'm going to make sure the work area is set to here for all these logging camps, because this is the priority I want to have right now. It's clearing this area, because that's where I want to develop. Give myself a nice little metropolis looking place over here. And I think because I have so many available people, I'm just gonna fully max out these logging camps with workers. I mean, look at this one. There's no storage, no logs in storage yet. What's up with that? Same with that one. This one's maxed out in storage, and that one's halfway. I wonder if it fills up one camp at a time. But you'd think the workers from each camp would use their own camp to store. Anyway, 130 timber. That's only possible because we have so many logging camps. You can only have 28 in storage at a time because it's the one resource, I believe, that you can't put in a storehouse or a granary. So the only way to get more storage for logs and build them up is by building more logging camps, which is kind of cool, kind of realistic, because logs are way too big to just throw on a shelf in a storehouse. So another cool immersion, you know, feature of this game. Oh, yeah, now that we're starting to build up this little area, It's looking really cool. Kind of like this to wrap around here and have like, you know, carrot fields all along the tip here. I don't know, not all the way around. It'd be cool to have some type of special feature down here. I don't know. Can I build another church? Or another manor? I don't think so. Yeah. Manor limit reached. Makes sense. Church. I can build another church. So maybe I'll make that my little feature over here. Alright, I'm gonna let them clear that out. And I'd like to start thinking about what I need to build up the manor. So open the castle planner. Walls and gates. So planks is what we need for that, for walls. An outer tower, we need stone. Is that just regular rubble stone or... Okay. On logs for the tax office, but it's cosmetic only. Garrison tower increases retinue size. Nice. Outer tower provides 10 garrison space. Okay. So you can garrison units in the tower. And that's unlimited. But we really don't have any raiders to worry about at this point. So planks and stone and logs is basically what we need for that. So yeah, I'm going to lean into the plank production here. I wonder if I can turn off... I can't turn off the joiner, but I will increase the reserve. We probably aren't really making any small shields right now. I'll just increase the reserve because I want to save them for building the castle. And once the castle's up, then we'll focus on that again. But, let's see. We have 74 planks, so we can build a little bit here. Let's do a garrison tower first. So this... It's funny, the garrison tower is what increases the retinue size, but the outer tower is what allows garrison space. Like, who named that? That's really funny. Anyway, I would like to increase my retinue size, so I think... Yeah, let's put a tower... Well, actually, since this tower isn't garrisoned, let's put this one on the river, because no one's attacking from the river. And let's face it, like, right towards the river, like that. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Now let's get some outer towers. And these are for actual defense. So I think I'll put one... over here. One over here. And let's see, one like over here. Maybe it, I don't know how much stone I have right now, but it'd be cool to have Couple more like that. Make a gate here. Okay, so actually, I don't like the spot. We have that right now. Oh, I can make them taller. Well, isn't that fun? Okay, let's do those like right here then. So I'd like them to be somewhat... Wait a minute. Does that make sense? Or is that the way they come in from? Yeah, I think that's where they would shoot from, so... Yeah. That's sick. So we'll make those two like that. And have a gate right there. And gates connecting. This isn't actually building anything right now, is it? I don't believe so. Wait, are there already gates built? Alright, hook that on there. Alright, so we need 40 dressed stone. Uh-oh. Oh no. So this isn't gonna work out, huh? Because we've overextended ourselves a bit. Okay. And then this. We need some dressed stone. So I guess I'll just... Now we have an idea of what we want to do. So let's get on the stone production here. How do we... We have 53 rubble stone. We need a quarry. So... Which territory had a... Over here and over here. This actually looks like a better spot to claim because... Yes, claim Wildfeld because it's so close to my already developed area. So if I can start mining stone over here, that would be really dope. Put a pack station. I wonder if you put a pack station like right here and right here, like if they can do super fast trade, that would be really cool. Like trade point, pack station, pack station. Well, we'll see. But alright, let's check on our little peninsula over here. Still clearing the wood. And still not that many people moved in. That's a cute little quarter Morgan vegetable garden. Maybe not even. Okay. Just checking things out here. We still have more pasture space. That's good. 308 sheep. I wonder how much yarn we're producing. less yarn than wool. Where's that weaver's workshop? Oh yeah, let's max that out. Since that's one of our big exports. Wonder... I thought we had 2 weaver's workshops. Is there a way to see... Oh, industry. Okay, it doesn't show me all the weaver's workshops when I do that. I know I had another one. Well, I thought I had another one. No, one right by the sheep farm. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I guess I'll see how maxing out the current one works first. But we have so much wool and not enough yarn, so we probably needed that. More workers over here. Let's see if that helps. And I should probably put a dedicated storehouse right here, specifically for yarn. I think that was part of the plan the whole time, but I kept forgetting. So, yeah, let's see, get that up. We're still over 14K, even after reducing taxes, so that's pretty good. And it looks like our regional wealth is slowly creeping up to 8,000. Once we solve our yarn bottleneck here, that should help. I think having a dedicated yarn storehouse and full weaver shop should help. We're almost to 80% happiness. That would be really cool for getting people to move into my little Manhattan over there. Still no logs transported. That is the one thing about making a lot of vegetable farms is people get assigned. You know what? I should actually... Yeah, these guys are... Let's see here. I need like a place that doesn't really need any workers. Yeah, let's use a small stable. So, what I do when I want to unassign families is I assign them to a place that doesn't need any workers. Wait a minute. And then I unassign them. So now, beautiful. They are unassigned. Oh, these warehouse workers. We probably need them. Oh, that didn't work. But then I can unassign them. So now we have 2 completely unassigned. But we do have... We're missing some warehouse workers now, so... Yeah, they came from right here. Maybe I should build some more burgers plots over here. Oh, wait. We have people over here that can be assigned. Let's put them on the storehouse. They don't have anything to worry about at home. Yeah. There we go. Another warehouse worker. And a woodcutter. Where do they work? Way over here. Yeah, let's get them assigned back to where they live. This is tedious, but it does help a lot with the logistics. First of all, having people with these big farms at home completely be the unassigned people, then they can be your builders and whatnot when you need them. But yeah, there's no reason these people should be working across the river over there. Okay, let's do the same with these. Now, which granary do they work at? I'm guessing the one across the street from their house. So let's do the same thing. Then get them unassigned. Yep, more granary workers. Whoops. Yeah, this is kind of tedious. But, alright, so now, yeah. I mean, 2 granary workers actually for this neighborhood's probably pretty good, but I'll get... Wait, did that even work? Alright. That should help, because yeah, we need some decent granary workers across from all these fields. Oh, and now they're assigned to the weaver. That's not ideal. So, okay, beautiful. They're unassigned already. They're unassigned already. They're a granary worker. And it does kind of suck when those little boxes go off screen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Unassigned. Beautiful. So it looks like these people are all good now. Stick to their farms. So we do need more weavers. Let's... Okay, firewood cutter, that's good. Firewood cutter. Firewood cutter. Okay. Got lots of firewood cutters. Charcoal burner. Okay. These people are all very busy. Trader. Firewood cutter. Okay, so the weaver's workshop is back down to 1. Let's... This isn't a field, is it? Yeah, let's build some more burgers plots here. People that don't have any jobs. Yeah, there we go. Give us some more pigs and workers over here. Take a minute for it to develop, obviously, but yeah, we need more weavers, and I don't want to take anybody from these farms. So now, assigning... here we have an orchard that work at the granary, of course. So let's do the same thing. Assign them to the stable here. And now, beautiful. How are we with apples? 139, nice. Ooh, this is still level 1? What's up with that? I guess I should have done the reassignment thing first, but whatever. And then we have a couple orchards over here too. Beautiful. They're both unassigned. Cool. Yeah, those should be beautiful. Beautifully efficient. Excuse me, by the way. I have a sore throat situation, allergy season, and or I don't know. Seasons are changing. You know how it goes. Alright. So, we should build... We already have our storehouse and granary here, so this is kind of going to be the market area. So I think I want to do another neighborhood over here, but this way. I think I'm going to block it off a little better with streets first, so do another street that goes down the back of here. I want to do kind of a grid system. And another one that goes like that. And then, yes. So I'm going to do some smaller. Yeah, that's nice. Smaller plots there. And then a larger plot here. For some vegetables. Maybe I'll bring this road out more first. Kind of straight out there. And trying to get used to using these hotkeys. Wait a minute. Why is it overlapping like that? Oh, that would be a really nice plot though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Guess I can't go back that far. Why is this so hard? Okay. Just do that then. Okay. Oh wait, there's not two families in this? Oh no, I messed up the plots. Guess I'll get rid of this one. They're not very good spots. Let's try that again. So 1, 2. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, maybe if I could. Yeah, because of the weird grid system, I can't really get any more or any closer that way. So I guess I'll do that. And there we go. That's pretty decent. Alright. Yeah, give it some dimension here, having them face different directions. Because right now all these houses are kind of along the same line here. I'd like different looking blocks of houses. So, Yeah, let's build these roads out. Where is that road again that I built over here? There it is. Okay. That'll be my spot. Beautiful. I think I'll attach that then to this. Road. Have this one curve a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Maybe build another bridge there at some point, but we're good for now. Cool to have another road go off this way. Do I dare spend 50 planks on that right now? No. I should save my planks till this town is more developed. Speaking of which, we did have to lose a few workers over here. Yeah, let's get some of these workers in. Looks like they're already... Huh. What are they doing way over there? It's kind of funny. Oh, is she transporting water? Oh, we probably need a well over here. A well is the one thing I always forget about. Probably because it's not in the gathering area, even though it's a resource. But yeah, let's put a well. How about right down here? So maybe it can be kind of a like centerpiece at a park over here. You can build a little park. Connect it to the road. It's winter again? Wow. What a year it's been here in Old York's suburbs, soon to be another downtown. I don't know. Maybe old downtown will be uptown. They're kind of at the same elevation, so hard to say. Oh, you know what? This can be uptown eventually when I claim it. Uptown Old York is what I can name this weird name that I can't pronounce right now. Should I just claim this area before we go here? Look at this. They always have these reassign hire or reassign fire. It's literally both hire and fire in these areas, and I don't understand what they're for. You literally see them across the map at the saw pit there for some reason. But yeah, let's occupy this area. I believe is the correct terminology. And then we can claim it. We've already claimed this area, so I'll start developing that soon. I guess we have plenty of wealth. I can do that now. So let's pop a little settler's pack. Probably buy these mushrooms. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, let's do the plentiful. Because money's not an object right now. Please forgive me for my ADHD gameplay. Literally focused on so many different things right now. But I'm just going to... excuse me. I'm just going to pause this for now. And get my mushroom gathering plant thing up. All of a sudden, I'm like... my throat is super dry. Yeah, let's face it like that. Nice, right on the edge. And then I'm gonna build a little field around it so it doesn't get eaten up by construction. In this area though, we won't have to worry about we won't have to worry about the wild animals, so that'll be helpful. That should be big enough, I hope. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Let's double check. Yeah, we still got 144. So we'll do that. Build a road from the berries. Where should we build a logging camp? I'm thinking we'll have this road curve up because I do want to kind of follow the topography a little bit with the curves. Not very closely, but... and then have this split over here. Let me go that way. And another split here. Create a nice giant eye or something right there. And start developing a little town in there. But logging camp, I'd like to keep more towards the bottom because it is very wooded down here. So I think I'll pop that. Yeah, right here won't cost any trees. Beautiful. Do that. And that. Now I want to get a storehouse and granary up right away so we don't waste any supplies. So wait, this is my storehouse. Put it right there. Yeah, right there. Then I'll put my granary right here, right by the the mushrooms. Then I can have my marketplace right in the middle of all of it. So I'll kind of do that. Yeah, have a marketplace right there. This part's so fun. You just like kind of get in the flow state. Actually, I'm going to put some more roads. I'm going to do like a road like that. 6 stalls. That should be plenty. Beautiful. Okay, storehouse, granary, forager hut, logging camp. So, I think I'm going to prioritize the storehouse at highest, and then the granary at high, very high, and then forager. Well, we have plenty of food, so logging camp I'll put it high, and then forager hut last, and that should be. Oh, we have 17 timbers, so I guess I'll throw down some burgage plots right away too. I think I'd like to put them right by the quarry. So let's do 6 burgage plots right off the bat. You know what? Why not more? I think I'll I'll do perfect. They all have extensions. You know what? I'm overthinking this, but I think I'll do 5 pigs, burgage plots, and then I'd like to do some carrots. Is this too big? Well, I guess we'll find out if that's too big or not. All right. Sweet. It might be too big. Let's see. How big is a corpse pit? Because that's a quarter Morgan. I think a burgage plot can handle about a half a Morgan, I believe. I always forget where the corpse pit is. Okay, yeah, that's about, 0.6, 0.7 Morgan, I would say. So as long as we can fit 2 families in there, which I believe it can, hopefully. I'm just now realizing I didn't really check, but okay. Let's stop wasting time and press play here. This is kind of fun. Actually starting with a seller's camp. I'm gonna watch them build the storehouse here. Man, that ox sounds like a dinosaur. Why are they walking over there first? Is that where the supplies are? Oh no. This was a bad time of year to found a new city, I just realized, because it is snowing. So, like, these supplies I just paid for are getting damaged. That sucks, dude. I'm kind of stupid for that. I'm not gonna lie. But at least that's why we have our storehouse. Oh, maybe I should do granary on highest priority. Salvage that bread. Well, I'll do them both on highest. And speed things up a bit. Let's get in the cinematic mode here. Oh, what a beautiful vista this is. I like that this territory is more elevated. Maybe this will be my uptown. Oh, okay. I'm gonna pause real quick, get someone in the storehouse to start getting those stocks collected. And same with the granary. No market stall for now. I just want them to store the stuff. You know what? This is crazy, but I think I'm going to do 2 families in each. Just leave 1 for construction because it's very important to get this stuff stored. So let them do that. Okay, we got our firewood. We are saving some bread, thankfully. Yeah. We don't want our bread getting snowed on. So right now we have 7 or 8 months of food. That's really good. Yeah, once supplies are all stored, which I believe that's all the bread, so I can unassign the granary workers now. And I think all of these supplies are stored as well, so let's do that. Get back down to normal speed here. What's this guy's name? Jacob Lawrence. Jacob's the most normal name I've seen in this entire game. And Ott the 6th, I believe. Ott the Ox. I just love to watch them work. Looks like they're heading over to build these burgage plots over here. Once we get these burgage plots built... Actually, why wait? I should start building a firewood cutter and a saw pit. Let's get someone working the logs already. Let's create a little bit of a... Let's do that. That. A little bit of an industrial area right here. Do saw pit right next door, since that gets its source from the logging camp. Oh, that's perfect. Right across the street. And then I think I'll put the firewood cutter closer to the burgage plots. Or, okay, storehouse is right there, so... Yeah, I'll put it right across the street from the storehouse, actually. That's where it makes the most sense. Beautiful. This should be self-sustaining in no time. I am going to... So we have plenty of firewood right now, so I'm going to bump up the priority on the saw pit so I can build my quarry as soon as possible. And my extensions would be great as well. Oh, and we have 150 regional wealth to start with. That's pretty exciting. So where's the King's Road down here? I do want to start thinking about my trade. Oh, sweet. A trade point right there. So I think I kind of want to set up my pack stations. This should be pretty decent. Oh, it's kind of fun having these areas right next to each other. Oh yeah. Can bring them right up this industrial road here. I'm gonna try that. Have a pack station on each side. Gonna get these roads a little thicker. Alright. Got plenty of work to do for these guys. Nice, they're working on the saw pit now. Funny that they have to dig a hole after the hole already automatically appears in the ground when you start construction. Sounds like we're cutting down some trees. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Uh-oh. Are we frozen again? Please, no. Oh, no. I hope we saved. I might have to reboot. Okay. We saved it. Thankfully. Uh-oh. Wildfeld is cold. Yeah. They don't have any homes right now. They're pissed. 9% approval? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, guys. As soon as we finish the saw pit, you can go finish building your burgers plots. Already up to 10%. Look at that. They hate me, but they're gonna be thankful when they can go put in a long, hard day at the quarry. All right, perfect. Now let's finish these burgers plots and get you guys in homes. Speed things up a bit here. Eliminate homelessness, hopefully soon. And actually, while they're building these homes, I'm gonna go check on my other old York, I guess. See how things are going down here. Yeah, we're getting these woods cleared. That's good. Oh no. Are we running out of tools? It says maintenance pending. Okay. That's not good. I guess if maintenance is pending here, we'll just demolish it because we don't need all those logging camps. Look at all these logs. Oopsie. Should build some more. Oh, look, we already have construction in the works. So, I just remembered that I was going to take over this place. Let's do that now. And you know what? I had an idea that might be kind of crazy. Oh, they're only offering 1,100. It's a pleasure to meet you. My claims are non-negotiable. Okay. I'm definitely not dropping the claims for 1,100 gold. That's insane. I mean, look at this army. They don't stand a chance here. Yeah, we'll get these guys protecting the archers. I mean, what are they gonna do? I've lost the king's favor. Oh no. The king's lost my favor. It's already 318 for the royal tax. That's ridiculous. Okay, I might hire some more mercenaries. Local thugs, brigands for hire. They both suck. The huntsmen. Hmm. Let's see. Rollock might be our best bet for these bandits. Because I'd like to take out these bandits without leaving. Yeah, let's do the brigands for hire. Even though it's kind of a waste of money. Hopefully they can handle the bandits over here. Let's do that. Control group 4. And come on, why can't I zoom out? Yeah, let's get them like right here, just inside the territory that we're heading towards. Yeah, let's run, because I'm just gonna fire you guys anyway. Yay! Our settlement leveled up over in Wildfeld. Okay. Take you off a run. Have you slowly inch towards... Oh, we have another message. Where are these bandits? There they are. Okay. Stand your ground, fellas. Okay, I'm gonna bring these ones up and around. See, look how bad these guys are. It takes 2 of them. Okay, let's try to flank them over here. Okay. Let's get them over here and disband them. Criminy. They are weak, dude. Waste of money, but I don't want to have to leave the territory that I'm trying to take over right now. Okay, send resources to nearest town and disband. Now, let's see what they have to say. 1551 gold? Are you kidding me? Non-negotiable, sir. Alright. Where's the... Okay, yeah. I basically just need to stand here and wait. That's where the battle is, and they have no army? Like, what the heck? But look how beautiful this view is of my town. I do love that. You know, Old York really isn't that big yet. Like, I think I already have more houses in Little Manhattan over here. Okay, these are built. That's nice to see. And... oh no. %50 approval. Is this glitching right now? Why would Old York be 50% approval? Is it because we're in war? Oh, 77. Okay. Well, how is it going down though? Along with this... okay, end conversation. Offer me more gold. I would maybe withdraw my claims for like 4,000 gold or something. But not 1,000. What am I going to do with that? Okay. So, let's check on Wildfeld here. we've got... Okay, what do we have for... We have 35 planks. Sweet. So... Trying to decide what I should spend my money on right now. I'm thinking, well, let's add some living space here. Because we have just enough for one person to move in. And the game's still glitching out. It's showing approval from Wildfeld, but everything else is from Old York. Stop glitching! Alright. Maybe if I select... Nope, it's still saying I have 100 residents. I don't know, what's up with that? The game does seem to struggle when you have multiple territories. Just keeping the UI straight, you know? Okay. So remember, the whole reason we're building this settlement is to quarry this stone. So, trying to decide what I should be doing here. I think I will do one vegetable garden, because we do need food. Actually, I should be getting mushrooms. It's March, so let's get someone in the forager hut. Yeah. I shouldn't be wasting planks on these right now. You kind of, once you get a big city, you kind of forget about the essentials of a small city, you know? So let's just get our quarry up and running here. And I did figure out that even though it shows red stones here, like it's going to delete the stones, it doesn't affect the amount of available stone, because it is an endless quarry, so should be absolutely fine placing it right there. Let's get that quarry built ASAP. And I'm gonna do the fun little that shape. And maybe put another storehouse here when the time comes. Oh, and a trade route. Where... I've kind of lost track of where the King's Road is. I'm not gonna lie. But I think our trading post will be down here, so... That's kind of tough. Where is the King's Road? Way up here? Yeah. I guess. That's kind of the downfall of this city right now. Is that it's nowhere near the King's Road. Okay, at least connect it. Where does this one go? Right here? Yeah, this spot kind of sucks for a trade route connection. I guess like the actual city founding spot would have been more down here next to the road. But we chose next to the quarry and the mushrooms. So, whatever. It is what it is. Actually, let's finish this burgage plot first before we worry about the quarry, because we need people moving in here. Alright. Yeah, I think that's okay for now by itself. This battle is still continuing over here in future uptown Old York. Still not doing anything about it. And Old York itself continues to be pretty self-sustaining. The regional wealth is going up once again now that we have wood coming in. So hopefully... maybe we should get one more forester's hut over here. There's so much to consider. And yeah, it looks like the carrots are doing better as well. Should we get more people in the hunting camp? Yeah, we still only have one hunter. I would like to get another hunter and 2 more weavers. Once people start moving into these houses here, we'll assign them working over there. But yeah, the small game, I feel like we could get a little more because we're still not barely even touching the wild animals. Okay. These farm fields are kind of a bust, it feels like. 19 rye. That's pretty good. But how much rye do we have on hand? 100. Oh, we should start working this windmill. There's so much stuff to like keep track of over here. Okay. Are all these people assigned already? Dang. Well, let's at least get these houses upgraded. Get some pigs. Alright. That should help with our regional wealth. Are these all upgraded? Looks like it. Okay. And how are our sheep doing? Still pasture space, that's good. Yeah, I really want to get weavers in. That would be very advantageous. Alright, get these animal pens going. Be really cool to have some hotkeys for these. Oh no, we're out of planks. I thought we had... Alright, let's get some of these people... Oh. Yeah, we haven't started pigs over here yet. It's funny that now the regional wealth isn't any type of problem. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get the pigs in the places that are already paid for with planks, but I won't make any more plank thingies yet. What we want to do is assign these people to work at the saw pit. Uh-oh. Why was that invalid? Oh. These people are already assigned? Cool. Well, it looks like they already are good. Although, we're kind of... Why are they not taking these logs? Oh. I'm really confused now. There's 42 planks in the saw pit. Oh, do we need more storehouse workers? We have no storehouse workers. Okay. There it is. That's the cool part about this game too, is like you kind of need to solve these little problems. Figure them out on your own. Okay. We should be good now. Got some storehouse and granary workers in town. I think that was the issue with the saw pit, is no one was clearing out the stock and getting it in the storehouse, because I guess it doesn't show up in your supplies until you actually move it? Or is all the stuff I just built, like extensions and stuff, did I already spend all these planks on that? Huh. I don't know. That sounds more likely, because you'd think the planks would show up even if they're not stored in the storehouse. But we'll see. Okay, now we're starting to show some planks. Excuse me. Alright. Well, things are slowly coming along down here. Gotta recheck. Okay. Yeah, I just want this to be completely naked. Is that the wrong word? I don't know if I did this already or not, but yeah, got 2 of our logging camps doing that spot. What's this message? 844? It just keeps going down? End conversation. 22 days. The king is not happy about me stealing this territory. But like, come on, man. Build another road. This can all be market area. Actually, maybe I'll do that, like, little field thing here. Maybe that's not possible. Okay. Looks like it's too late for that.
Just give me a hammer and something that's not moved.
Are these young trees already? Even though I don't have a forester's hut? Like, what are these doing here? And how am I gonna build? Okay, so we got our bridge coming in right here. Maybe I'll connect the bridge to here too. How's this well coming along? 90% water supply. Let's upgrade that, because the stone well is so much more beautiful. Probably. Oh, that reminds me. We need more stone. We have 43 rubble stone, so that's helpful. Should save some of it. Oop. Alright, did anyone move in yet? Down here? No. Okay, so I'm gonna closely monitor this area, but speed things up a bit. So Okay, family members joined. New family started moving in. So at least this area is filling up. Which will be really nice once we start getting things going down here. Yeah, I got to decide what I want to use this area for. Alright, Peenquat and Kuntz. What a couple of names those are. Have declared peace. This is now my land. And my first order of business is to rename it. Man. Is this their trade? Kind of sad. They have not. They've made 13, 19 total. Okay. Uptown. Oops. Caps lock. Uptown. Old York. Okay. We're gonna have to fix a lot of things. They only have 2 months of supplies. Oh man. 21 planks. 1 regional wealth. 1? What am I supposed to do with that? Oh no. This is kind of pathetic. Let me pause because what is this stupid little orchard? There's like 10 trees. Okay. At least they have food variety. I'll give them that. But their economy is terrible. What do we even have to trade right now? Salt. But that's a limited supply. Oh man. Fish might be some type of trade. Let's see, where's their trading post? Okay, Manor. Good, there's no taxes. Let's see. Why is it? Oh, why is the trading post right there? That is a horrible spot for it. And I can't relocate it. That's insane, dude. So their traders have to come all the way through town? Oh. Rich clay. Okay. And they don't even... They have not utilized the rich clay whatsoever. Okay, that's my first order of business then. Is getting a mining pit. Why? No tools or money for tools. What do I do? This is painful, dude. I wish I could use my wealth to buy tools. Can I buy a seller's camp? That sucks. There's literally no way to get tools right now. I guess a pack station is my only chance. This is rough. Like, it's not even worth having this right now. Guess I'll put a pack station. right over here. As close as I can. I'm not exactly sure how to use it yet, because it's my first time having multiple territories. So I hope that works. But what are we struggling with here? Money, mainly. And 2 months of food. Like, I don't even want to go through the trouble to fix this. I think I'm gonna start next episode working on this, so I have some time to think. Because my first inclination would be, oh, so they did have a mining pit, but it was not maintained. So it collapsed. Oh man, that sucks. So basically they weren't importing tools or making tools. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have any iron, so they would have had to be importing tools, but they have no money. So, like, yeah, I'm gonna just do that, even though there's no money yet. What else can we export? We kind of want to save our planks. We should start exporting roof tiles. That's what they should have been doing with their clay. But we don't really have that much of anything. I guess salt. Don't really need salt. Oh, but we need a trade route for that. Ah! So it has to be... What do we have? No stone. Okay, I guess planks are our only option here. So, where's the saw pit? Okay. Yeah, I'll come back to this next episode, because what a headache. I can't even find the saw pit or like any distinguishable... The logging camp's right in the middle of town? What the crap? Yeah. And I do not see... the saw pit. Where's the saw pit? This is absurd. Logging camp in the middle of town. I'm just gonna go ahead, move it over here. Maybe like, yeah, do like logging camp right here. And I really could not find the saw pit. Where are they making these planks? So this is obviously something in the game that needs to be ironed out. It is the beta version after all, so they get a free pass. But I'm kind of shocked by how pathetic these other towns are. Like, this is the one that didn't get destroyed. But I don't know how they lasted this long, I'm not gonna lie. They only had 2 months of supplies after 8 years? Yeah, I still cannot find a saw pit. So I guess I'll just build one. I need tools. Okay. What does the saw pit look like? Maybe I need to look harder. Seems like everything kind of expanded out. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's relocate that. Okay, if I can get... I can't build a road? Oh. This orchard is in the way. Why can't I build a road? Everything sucks. Yeah. We're kind of trapped in here, huh? Kind of want to demolish this orchard. It's probably giving us like 1 apple per year. Okay. It's for the greater good. Yeah, that seems to be another weird glitch too, because this happened last time I claimed a territory that was already developed, is that it wouldn't let me build roads for the first several months. But okay, well, I guess I'm gonna save and come back to this later. Now that I have hopefully a way that I'm gonna make some money so I can import some tools and get the economy started up again. It seems to be the only way to do it. But I feel like I'm like emergency saving this town from itself. Like, I should be gaining the king's favor for this. Like, you know, I don't know. Like in Parks and Rec when Ben and Rob Lowe came into town and fixed the government. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. Because they were not self-sustainable. Okay, well, let's save this and take it from here next time. Save 82. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm just gonna take a little walk through my new town over here. See if I can start on the bridge. Yeah. Huh. Well, that's right. We can't walk on the bridge yet. Looks like a tree was cut down right there. All right. We got logs everywhere. Oh. Still very rural looking. They're working out in the garden. Okay, this is my main little road through town. Very narrow. All right. Our market area over here. Logging camps. All right, let's check out these roads over here. This was our first house in town. It's got a heck of a view over here, I bet. From the vegetable garden. Wow. Beautiful. Let's check out the little park. Still very, like, rough, weedy terrain we got going. Is the well done? Beautiful. Yeah. Hello, sir. Nice hat you got there. Kind of looks weird, but alright. Thank you again for escaping with me to the world of Manor Lords, Old York, while we developed our little slice of the universe over here. Alright. Talk to you next time.